Welcome back to episode 3, you little chubby chasers. For all those who said that we wouldn't make it this far, guess what? Episode 3. Go fuck yourself, haters.
We're here, bitches. We are fucking
We
here.
are here, and we are...
Not queer.
I didn't know where I was going with that. I have a question to ask you guys.
Oh, here we
And
go.
This might make or break our friendship.
Oh.
I'm going to have 3 out for you, okay?
You're gonna break me?
Pokemon.
You got 3 nukes.
Where are we
Pokemon, Digimon, or card captors?
Oh, Pokemon.
Pokemon for sure.
Oh, I'm so
Pokemon,
bad.
Digimon,
Dog.
don't even know what the fuck card captors is.
Magic the Gather.
Ooh.
Or were you a Magic the Gather?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
card capture?
You can leave now and leave your laptop.
Yeah.
Garbage
Pail
That's a
Kids.
good
Gar-
one. That's
yeah,
a Garbage
yeah.
Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail Kids. I remember that one. Pokemon for sure.
Okay, good.
I mean, Digimon is cool too.
No, it wasn't.
I don't remember
Shut
any
up.
of the names.
Shut up.
I mean, it was cool, but not as cool as Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemans.
Ooh. I was definitely a Pokemon person.
You were a Pokemon little girl?
I was a Pokemon every day after school. I think it was like 4 o'clock, 4:30.
Where the fuck are you going to school and getting off at 4? It was a full-time job?
Damn.
No, I'm saying when I got home.
At 4?
No, I lived across the street.
He walked.
Then
home
how are
90
you getting
miles.
home at 4?
I'm just saying I didn't get home at 4. I'm saying that's when the episode started. I think it was around that time.
Give you time to get your little snackies in.
Yeah, a little
Little
snaggy, little
snackies.
snack pack, a little Surter pop. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
That's why you're from Minnesota.
No,
They say
yeah,
pop.
yeah,
Get
a
that
little
pop
a
over
little-
there.
Rock, go get me a Surter pop. No, Pokemon all the way.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I love Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, you. I know you like Pokemon, but you just said, what'd you say?
The card
Because
captors.
I'm just mad because I was like, I don't even know what card captors is. That was a classic. But yes, Pokemon.
You see this
But
right
card
here?
captor?
The door?
Well, I just see you don't like anime. That's what it is.
Oh.
You think I haven't seen Inuyasha?
You know,
That's what it is.
Oh, he busted out a name.
Ooh.
Name a character other than Inuyasha.
That's
Inuyasha 2.
Shishomaru.
Shishomaru.
There you go. But Martin
I
does,
just-
'cause Martin is a fellow weeb.
I'm a
No,
low
he's
key.
not.
I'm a low key weeb.
Jessica watches,
Yeah, that's true. She
and
got
that's
me
what.
into
To
it.
be fair, that's why I watch Inuyasha.
It's because Jessica?
Because my
Dude,
mother-
I was like invested in the love story, low key. Like I wanted them to get together at the end. No.
I don't remember it.
Oh, come on!
I think I watched a little bit of it, but I don't remember any of it.
I didn't watch it like last weekend.
I just remember that it was the one that like had almost boobs, so I was like, I'm definitely watching this.
Oh, here's another one for you guys. A lot of people don't remember this cartoon, or it wasn't even a cartoon. It was like a live action. Beetleborgs.
What the hell is?
It was like an off version of Power Rangers.
I think I remember it.
Whoa.
They had like the beetle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they had horns that came out of their
What?
You
Yeah.
never watched Beetleborgs?
No.
So you know
Bro.
the dung beetle, right? With the
Yeah,
big,
the dung
that's
beetle.
what it was. It was a dung beetle.
Dude,
a
it
dung
was
beetle, a
dude, it
magical
was
dung
one of the
beetle.
greatest shows ever.
Really?
Do you remember that show, Jeff?
Yes.
Oh,
I remember the theme song by heart.
well, sing it.
No.
Hey,
Oh,
Blake.
we're gonna get DMC. Right?
Yes.
And
Dude.
they were Hercules beetles, not dung beetles.
They're dung beetles. Dude, he's got the autistic detail in there, dude. Oh shit!
Yeah, but
I love
dude,
that.
That and Power Rangers, dude. Nothing beats that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude,
Power Rangers.
90s Power Rangers, bro.
Well, to be fair, anything in the 90s, really.
Bro,
Did you know that?
I miss the 90s.
This
I
day
wish
and
I
age-
could go back to the 90s.
Yeah, this day and age sucks.
Yeah, 2020s.
Dude, we're the last generation that still kind of played outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you really honestly think about it, like,
Now everyone's stuck on like iPads and TikTok.
bro, don't get me wrong, we had our technology too, but
Yeah,
we
we didn't
still
have
went
iPads.
outside.
We
Oh,
still
yeah.
scraped our knees.
We had the
Yeah.
DS. That's what it was.
Yeah.
With the DS, the Game Boy.
That wasn't even until like later on.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Jeff, when did the DS come out? It was like
DS came out early 2000.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what we had the Game Boy Color, I think, right? In the 90s, that was like 99, right?
Oh
Or
yeah.
98.
Game Boy Pocket came out when I was little, and then a little bit later, like when I was like 8, the Game Boy Color came out, and that's when Pokemon came out.
I'm probably like the youngest here. I had the Game Boy SP. I remember the Game Boy.
Wait, was the SP the square one?
Yeah, the one that you flipped up. Like,
Joey's
flip-
about
Oh.
like a flip phone, right, babe?
Joey's about to tell you back in my day.
I wasn't that rich.
Little for the Game Boy, the color. I was too little. I must have been like maybe
when that one
6
dropped.
years old when that was really popular.
Is it just me or
That-
we're missing one? Like the Game Boy Advance.
The Game Boy Advance came
Yeah.
after the Game Boy Color.
And then Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah.
That's what it was, right? It was
Oh.
color.
Game
It
Boy
was Game Boy,
Advance.
Game Boy Color.
No, Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket,
Game Boy
Game Boy
Color,
Color,
Game
Oh,
Boy
okay.
Advance.
And
Game
then
Boy
SP.
Advance SP.
Okay. And then the PSP and
Did you,
I'm very impressed by your
Yeah.
by your memory, dude.
speaking, did you guys see the new commercial for
Switch.
yeah, the Switch 2?
Yeah.
So back in the day, Paul Rudd did the commercial for, was it Super Nintendo?
I think so.
And
yeah.
he redid it like mirrored.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
pretty cool.
That's
It was pretty
cool.
cool. It was pretty cool.
That's
I
pretty
liked it. No, but my game on there was definitely Pokemon Yellow, which I think I got from you. You gave that one to me, and then I bought Blue, and then I bought Red.
I had Ruby Red from Cody.
Oh, Ruby Red was good.
Cody gave me Ruby Red.
You mean Fire Red?
No, Ruby Red. That's when, remember when it was after those three, and then
The
they
cartridge itself. was
they
like
had
clear
silver.
red.
They had silver. They had Ruby Red, and then what else did they have? And they
Advanced.
had gold. Yeah,
Advanced.
you had gold.
Well, they
I
had
had
yellow.
Gold and Silver.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Advanced. It's not Game Boy
Oh, the
Color.
Game Boy Advance, yeah.
Yeah, it was
just
Advance.
Sapphire.
No, it was Ruby Red. Ruby Red. Oh, it might have been just
I think-
Ruby.
It's just Ruby.
Yeah.
That was the only one I played with
They did it on
Sapphire.
Fire Red.
I think it was Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Light, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy.
Oh,
Wrong.
Whoa.
Son of a bitch.
Micro what?
Heard of a Game Boy Light?
The chair guy's been out chaired.
The Game Boy Light came out the same year the Game Boy Color in 1998.
Oh, simultaneous releases. That's what it was.
In Japan. I didn't hear about that either.
Dude,
Oh.
we used to go to school and we used to trade.
What, Game
Games.
Boys?
No, games.
Oh, games.
The Pokemon on the games.
Oh.
Do you remember you had that thing? What was it called? What,
The K, yeah, the
yeah, it was like
cable.
yeah, it was
Oh,
the cable,
yeah.
dude. We
It
used,
was analog.
dude. Do you want to know how big of a jerk Jeff was back in the day?
How was it?
Strangle someone with
No, Jeff would go to school with his Pokemon cards, and he'd be like, he'd go and find like a card that he wanted from a kid, and he'd be like, "I'll trade you this one for that one." And he's like, "I'm actually losing out because like in Japan, this one's like 100,000 yen." And they'd be like,
100,000 yen.
Yeah.
In reality, it's like 50 cents.
yeah, and he would trade with them.
Hey, fuck it.
I think he pulled it on me one.
Hustler.
We all know
hustler.
American money's the best. Come on.
Yeah.
American
American
90s money.
American 90s money when it was $1 for a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Pre 9/11.
They got
Oh,
rid of the
yes.
penny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
R.I.P. Abe Lincoln.
26.
John
RIP,
Wilkes
yeah.
Booth.
In the background, messed up, like, this artwork's amazing. No, dude. But Pokemon,
Oh,
all
yeah.
the way. Pokemon, Beetleborgs, Power Rangers. What else?
Animorphs.
Animorphs. I don't think I
Animorphs, the
really watched
books?
that.
Yeah, the books.
I've always saw them.
Captain
What?
Underpants.
Captain Underpants, yeah.
Beyblade.
Oh, I was
Dude.
thinking about that. I didn't know what it was called.
No, dude. You know what?
Bakugan?
You know what I honestly actually miss is 90s commercials for like Hot Wheels and stuff.
Oh, it's so intense, dude.
No, bro, it was so funny. Like I wanted to be one of those freaking kids.
Do you remember? There's two of them. Moon shoes
On the springs?
on the springs.
Yeah.
And what are the fucking inflatable?
Sock and
Sock 'em
boppers.
boppers! Yeah.
Dude.
Sock 'em boppers! Sock 'em boppers!
Dude, my older brothers used to beat the shit out of each other in front of me just to entertain me.
What was those Stretch Armstrongs?
Oh, the fucking
Yeah,
Oh!
stretch out all freaking long, dude.
Or the crash test dummies?
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The TV show, or was it a movie?
No, I think it was
We got
TV.
McDonald's.
No, but remember they came out with a TV show or a movie.
I think it was a TV.
Was it?
Was it a movie?
It was a movie.
I thought it was a TV show.
No, the TV show is, I don't know, well, at least in my head,
Mythbusters.
Mighty Ducks.
Mythbusters.
Mighty
Oh,
Ducks.
dude.
Dude, you don't remember that?
So good.
The,
The Mighty
cartoon
Ducks?
Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah, I
Mighty
remember
Ducks.
that.
Dude, that was a badass cartoon. You actually had a jersey and you grew out of it and you gave it to me. I wore that thing freaking everywhere, dude.
Really?
Yeah, everywhere. It was like a white and purple, like the sleeves are purple on it. Dude, I wore that thing
I
everywhere.
got another one for you.
What?
DuckTales.
Dude,
DuckTales.
DuckTales, bro. DuckTales.
Do you remember the song?
I don't.
I just remember the woo. That's all
She
I
knows it.
remember.
Mel knows it.
You know it?
What about Darkwing Duck?
Dude,
Oh.
Dude, that was a good. What about Gargoyles.
Oh,
dude!
I remember Gargoyle.
Did you know that there was an episode that was too dark that they had to like take off?
There's a lot of like Teletubbies has one.
Didn't
Teletubbies has one.
Didn't Batman have one? The animated series.
I think.
Oh,
Batman
yeah, I think
animated
it's-
series
that was
had
pretty
one.
dark.
And
Yeah.
there was one too where it was so messed up that they like even the original they got rid of it.
Really?
Yeah, it was that fucked up.
That's
Really?
crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Old Disney, dude. Old Disney.
Dude, old Disney was savage,
It's
bro.
insane.
Yeah.
Fuck the dicks in the sandcastle.
In
like,
the
like the Little Mermaid. I mean, like before Steamboat Willie.
Oh, you're talking about the 19... The
Like
old
the fucking-
yeah.
61s.
Oh, yeah, dude.
When good old Walt was still alive.
Good old Walt. No,
Before they cryogenically froze his ass in
inside
California Adventure.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
He's under Splash Mountain
He's
right
under
now,
Splash Mountain, yeah.
waiting for the day
What
to
if
be
he thaws
awakened.
out one day?
He's cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, but he thaws out. Like, power cuts out, and they're like, like, you know, when you've, like, your power goes out, and you're like, don't open the fridge or freezer. We got to keep the meat good, you know? Like, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, you
Frozen
know?
solid.
Did you waste? Imagine stretching.
Oh, God.
Imagine the stretch from being
From just being asleep for
frozen
40,000
Dude,
years.
it feels great after just 10 minutes.
Yeah, imagine the stretch.
But-
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good one, though.
The dragon creeped me out.
The never-ending story.
Okay, I don't know. It might have been the 90s, I think. Little Monsters.
Little Monsters.
Was
Oh!
that 90s? Was it Fred Savage or was it Ben Savage? That movie scared the living shit out of me.
Is that the one with the...
Yes, I could not watch it, and it always come on the TV. It's like he has like their monsters that come out of his bed, but when they go under his bed, there's like a whole fucking city.
Oh, is that the one with like the hairy one with the eyes and the hands? Is that one?
No, they're blue. They're blue monsters.
Which one is this one? Oh,
You've never seen Little
I
Monsters?
may not have seen it.
That movie scared the shit out of me. I could not watch it. Yeah,
I don't think I've seen it. I haven't
You never
seen
seen it?
Uh-uh.
Dude, I used to cry as a kid to the Snuggle Bear commercial.
Are you a queer?
I was scared, dude. The lifeless eyes and that stupid Snuggle Bear.
The lifeless.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Since we're on this whole like 90s kick,
Uh-huh.
right? Do you guys prefer like 90s Halloween or today's Halloween?
Oh, 90s Halloween.
90s,
90s
bro.
Halloween?
100%.
Like elementary,
Yes,
like us
yes,
in elementary
100%.
school. Because we're all close to the same age.
We're all old. Yeah. The 70s?
Yeah, oh yeah. The fucking burlap sack.
The
mask.
burlap sack. Those are the creepiest photos I've ever seen.
Yeah, especially because they're black and white too.
Cheapest Halloween possible. That's what it was.
And then, would you guys rather have like? Now this probably doesn't go inside with like the 90s, but would you guys rather have like the crazy color Christmases or white Christmas?
Crazy
colors.
color.
Crazy colors?
Yeah.
I agree.
I wanted to look like Bill Cosby threw up all over my.
He's like, that's a
Oh,
boom
pause.
bop.
Pause.
You are canceled right
What?
now.
Yes, sir. Bill Cosby.
If
What?
you guys want to cancel him now.
It's being Cosby.
No, the sweaters.
Yeah, no, his sweaters that he used to wear. He's like, that's a boom bop. That's a boom bop.
Oh no!
You know what else
Bill
he used to
Cosby's
do?
in prison, right?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
Do you live under a fucking
I'm just
rock?
kidding. I knew that,
Oh my god.
but I
No,
wasn't
that-
referring to him in that case. I was referring to him in the more family-friendly case.
Oh, so this is like
This is the Cosby Show.
You-
Christmas.
pre-diddly.
Pre.
Okay. Do you guys remember there was a pair of jeans? I think they were Lee's, but it was like Lee pipes, and they were jeans, and the pockets went down to your knees.
Oh, I do remember that.
Down here.
I do remember
Bro,
those.
I had a pair of those. I think they were Jeff's, and he gave them to me because he outgrew them. But I wore those way too often without being
I
washed.
think I vaguely remember those.
Yeah.
I've never known
They
them.
had some too that like had zippers and they could turn into shorts.
Oh, I
used
remember
to have
those.
those.
Dude,
Oh,
dude,
nice.
those came in clutch at school when you
Yep.
were playing kickball or
Oh,
dodgeball, and
dude.
it was like, I'm getting too hot.
And the cargo pants do the same thing.
Yeah.
I wish they'd make pants now like that.
I think you
They're
can still
just
find
shants.
them.
Shants?
Yeah.
That's not,
Oh, no,
that's
you
not-
say you do wear them for work.
Cosby.
90s was the best time. I mean, considering we lived through it.
Yeah.
I can't speak for the 80s or 70s.
True.
I
Yeah,
mean,
true.
I feel like our parents say that about the 80s. We say it about the 90s. I'm sure the kids younger than us are going to say, oh, yeah, the 2000s.
Yeah, it was all about like the
Oh!
2000.
Holy shit, that reminds me.
What?
So, at work,
I'm not gonna lie, you kind of scared me right now.
so there's this girl at work, right?
Uh-huh.
She works in another department than I do. I'm not gonna go in too far what I do for work, but
What do you do for work?
He's a dildo salesman.
so there's a girl in another department. You guys met her today, right?
Oh, okay.
Not that one, not the one that came by at the booth.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of the other chicks. I think actually Mel just met her, but she is so young. She doesn't know what. I don't know if I can say it.
What?
Columbine.
Oh!
Oh no,
Columbine.
you can say that. That's
She
Yeah.
she doesn't know what Columbine.
that's
That was
crazy.
just two dudes wearing
That
trench
is
coats.
insane.
I told Mel about that, and I was like, "Well, that's a whole different. That's the next generation.
Yeah.
That's the."
I only learned about it for a short term, and I don't even think it was even learning about it.
I like hyper focused on it. That's why I know about it.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
I remember when what's his name, the one that made all the documentaries.
Bowling for Columbine. That one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like, dude, that was like big back in the day, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
All I really heard about Columbine was, I think when my school got shut down for an active, like they were manhunting someone in the
Oh, in the neighborhood.
yeah. In the
Oh.
neighborhood. It was the Chris Donner.
Oh, Christopher
Dorner.
Dorner.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
dude, I was
dude.
cheering him on, man.
Yo, that's crazy.
I was cheering him on. I was like, go, Chris, go!
Canceled.
She lived in a neighborhood adjacent to his where they locked it down.
You know,
And it was like right by my school. So they
Right.
closed it, and then I figured out what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they found him in Big Bear.
Yeah.
You know, I went to a school in Minnesota, and I had this kid in my class. He wrote a list,
Oh no.
and they
Whoa.
caught him with it.
Oh
And,
no.
Yeah, they shut down the school. Like, he didn't bring any weapons or anything, but they found a list in his backpack.
Did they go into detail about what his plan was?
No, they didn't. They kind of kept it like hush hush.
Yeah.
I was sick that day.
He told you don't go to school?
Yeah, he told you to go.
He
to
was
work.
like,
Hey,
bro,
I like you.
He's like,
You
hey,
don't wanna
bro,
go
don't come to school
Don't come to
tomorrow.
school.
You look a little sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know, it's funny. They hired someone at my job in another department,
Mhm.
and every person I talked to was like, Columbine vibes.
Told you?
No, they were telling me like, oh, because when they hired him, it was on my day off.
Like someone that they hired new.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
He's gone now.
you.
He doesn't work there anymore.
Oh.
But-
Probably another reason
but-
why. I was gonna.
It's because he wasn't performing as he should have.
Oh.
It wasn't because of the vibe. It was because he wasn't performing.
Yeah, just got a weird feeling.
They were
Yeah.
like,
Sorry.
bro, you walk around here in a trench coat, and that's not even part of like
And a backpack.
And a backpack. That's not even part of the.
That's not part of
the
like, what we do
uniform.
here.
Not only that, he
Like-
runs to each department.
you
You know that kid that always ran to their classes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, speaking of, it's funny because I caught that dude Naruto running across the parking lot.
What? Well, I was correct. Look at that. Well.
There you go, Mr. Anime.
I sure
Cody-
couldn't pick him.
Cody likes the Naruto run.
Do you?
I don't even run.
No, but you know that is crazy because I have come across people that are like younger or whatever, and they're like, I don't remember that. And it's just like certain things.
Yeah, like certain
Like
things.
it,
Like,
dude, it's weird. Like, dude, I can tell you like the time or where I was 2001.
oh,
Yeah,
9/11.
9/11, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
But then you have people that were born after that, and they were like, I remember where I was. I was in my daddy's nutsack.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
conversation
it's true, bro.
very
It's
similar.
true.
Yeah, I was
Born
getting
in it.
ready for school. I was going to Catholic school at the time, and I was getting ready for school. It was me and Jessica were going to the same school
Oh.
Wait,
So-
the one over in
in
Santa Monica,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
So we were
Fencing.
going to school, and obviously I still was living with my mom,
Uh,
and my mom was getting us ready, and my mom woke up. She woke us up, obviously, and she starts freaking out. She starts waking my dad up, and my dad gets up, and my dad at the time was like fucking nutsack of a bull, pumping testosterone through his
Get
veins.
everything ready!
Yeah, he's like, get the guns.
Make sure everyone has the MREs.
Yeah, he's like, we're getting ready. And then for some reason, like my dad's Rambo ass rounded up a bunch of buddies from work, and they were like, they're getting bags ready to
Dude, he
go
was-
get shipped out. And I'm like, you.
His dad's crawling on the kitchen floor. Stay down, stay down.
I gotta respect the dedication.
I mean, hey, my dad was ready to put it down for the country. So
I moved to Minnesota. That was my first time moving to Minnesota. I went there on the plane on the same airlines the day before, so 9/10.
American Airlines.
Yep. And then the next day, my mom went to go enroll me into school, and we walk in, and it's like the office, and like everyone is just like glued to the TV.
Yeah, dude, it's like the entire. Everybody in the neighborhood. For some reason, like from my parents that morning to all the phone calls that my parents made and got to school, and then even after school coming home and everything, it's like the entire thing. Everybody just paused.
Oh.
And it was like we're watching the TV.
That's like when LeBron James' helicopter crashed. Everything stopped. I was in a
Kobe?
restaurant.
You mean Kobe?
Kobe, sorry. Kobe, sorry.
Oh my!
Oh no.
Martin gets crucified.
Yeah.
Martin gets crucified. We know who Kobe is.
Please
Yeah.
put in the comments something towards Martin.
Like,
Anyways.
threats or something.
I was at a Denny's. I was at a Denny's when his helicopter went down. I remember the whole restaurant went silent.
Really?
Yeah, the whole restaurant.
LeBron's?
Yeah, LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Kobe's. The whole restaurant dead silent. I was in a Denny's, dead silent, and then I was looking around. Everybody's looking at their phones, and then the next thing you know, it came up on the TV. It's a smoldering pile of ash.
And it said, Kobe LeBron.
So speaking of
Magic
Kobe,
Johnson.
Well, we're getting way off topic from the 90s.
Yeah, we are.
well,
We're
this,
well
this
into
one,
the 2000s.
this one starts like recently, and then it goes back into the
The
90s.
Black
Okay.
No, it involves the Black Mama, but so you played Call of Duty, Willis.
Yes.
You suck.
I'm just poor. I can't afford it.
You've had plenty of opportunities.
All right, you know what? I don't like this.
Well, I guess
out.
we're calling you
I'm
out.
out of here, bye.
So, after the whole LeBron helicopter incident, right?
God damn it.
I would play Call of Duty with Chris, Bubba, and Andrew.
Uh-huh.
You remember? You know the
I
story.
know. I know it.
So,
I know it.
You remember playing with them, right?
Yeah.
So, in the original Verdansk, in like Warzone, like I want to say 3 or 4, before they nuked it, we would be flying around. I'm not allowed to fly or drive anymore.
Okay.
So
You're basically disabled in the game.
yeah. So we're in the helicopter, right? We're in the helicopter. Everyone's like, "You fly." I'm like, "All right," because you know where you're going. You
Yeah.
fly. I'm like, "All right, cool." And we're going by the hospital in Verdansk, and I whisper into my mic, "Kobe," and hop out of the helicopter. For some reason, in Chris's mind, it clicks. Right?
Uh-huh.
The dot's gone from the map. I'm jumping out too. So he jumps out,
Uh-huh.
and Andrew and Bubba go right into the building. You just see the orange crosses come up. Teammate down. Boom.
Oh gosh.
Teammate sent to the gulag.
Oh,
The
my
gulag.
God.
Oh, they
Immediately
as
to
soon
the
as
gulag.
Joey and Andrew left the game. But then that brings us into OG Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2
Oh, dude.
online lobbies.
Oh, Russ.
What was that? The
Russ.
The toxicity and the
Am I? Is
What
that
want me, bro?
Battlefield? It was Battlefield Bad Company.
No,
Oh.
we're talking about Call of Duty.
Well, that was a
No,
good one,
wasn't
too.
wasn't it Battlefield Bad Company too?
I've never played it.
That one was a good game, though.
Yeah.
Isn't that? But that wasn't that one of the games.
No, that
Not
is
from
a
Call of
game.
Duty.
Yeah.
It's a game.
Well, no, from the era, like from that era.
I could not. Yeah, right. That was one of the games. Right?
Yeah.
It was called Battlefield Bad Company too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not. That was a different.
Wait, are we gonna get on the subject of video games?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a video game.
Well, hold on. Do
Okay,
you
okay.
remember Modern Warfare 2 online lobbies, pre-game lobbies?
No.
Dude, the slurs.
You don't either?
No, I
Chats,
do. I'm
man.
saying he does.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't.
All right. So Jeff's you're an uncultured swine.
That was
Wow.
that was
So
unadulterated.
Yeah. It was purely bliss.
Oh.
It was before all like the hurt feelings people started playing.
Oh, yeah.
So the racism and the
Rampant.
toxicity was at an all-time high.
Everybody thought they were the best.
It was fantastic.
Fair
fantastic!
Nothing
It's
like-
where men are made, and boys are sent home to cry.
Did you ever get put into a 1v1 and then you had spectators all watching?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, watch you get just destroyed.
yeah, destroyed. It was fantastic. I would not change it for the experience for the world.
Speaking of video games,
Yeah.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh,
Ooh.
dude.
You remember that? Yeah.
Conker's
They'd be like,
Bad
Fur
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Little
It's a
squirrel.
Yeah, a little
Wow.
squirrel, a little bear.
D-Day.
And then at the end, you had to fight the great mighty Pooh. I'm going to throw my shit at you. Dude, that was a good game. You know who showed me that game?
Who?
My dad. He was like, "Come over, you gotta play this game."
Well, yeah, to be fair, your he's a punk rocker, like original punk rocker, not like today's punk rock.
Yeah.
That's metal, Joe. You should, okay.
There you go, 2 of them. There you go.
What was
Rock
that?
on square.
Wasn't there a wrestler that used to do that, like Wolfpack or something like that?
Wolfpack.
No,
I forgot what it was.
Oh! Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
What? Kung Pao.
No, that was the new guy.
No, I'm just talking about Kung
Oh,
Pao
Kung
there.
Pao was later.
Wow, that's a lot of nuts. That was a great movie.
What games do you remember playing growing up?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Well,
That's not Conker's
Or what?
I have something fun.
What?
Did you guys play N64?
So kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Never mind then.
I'm a little young. I got on the GameCube.
Shut the hell up.
Resident Evil.
Where's the
4?
Gabagool?
Gabagool. Whoa.
GoldenEye.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's what I was
GoldenEye?
gonna do.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
gonna say, name your top 5 games from N64 because I have a list, bro.
I don't have a list.
I could do GameCube. I can't do N64.
I didn't play GameCube. You mean Gamecast? No, I mean Dreamcast.
I got a 40 of the other. I got a book. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. No. Yes, GoldenEye was like,
Oh yeah.
Top notch.
yeah.
It's S tier.
What's the one with Odd Job? Wasn't that no, that was for the GameCube. That was Night Eye.
No, I think you could play as.
GoldenEye?
GoldenEye? Was it
Yeah,
GoldenEye?
yeah, it's GoldenEye.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about. You could play with him. And when did he throw his shoe in the game or something like that?
No, that's
Or
Austin
is that Austin Powers? No, he throws hat. He throws hat.
Odd Job
He throws
throws hat. Yeah.
I think Inspector Gadget is the shoe thing. Or not Inspector Gadget, there was another one.
No, it's
It was Austin Powers.
Yeah, it's Austin Powers.
Shoe?
Yeah, he throws his shoe and he kills people with it.
And he hits him and he's like, "Why would you throw that?"
No, yeah, dude, GoldenEye. Dude, me and Jeff used to play GoldenEye all the time, bro. And we'd get bored from it, so he'd be like, "Oh, go gather up all the mines," and then we'd put them around each other in the bathroom, and I think the level was facility, and then we just blow each other up. We were just bored.
Tony Hawk.
Oh, Tony Hawk Pro
Oh.
Skater, bro.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, and it had the same soundtrack.
Dude.
Jesus,
I
oh,
get-
it was such a good game.
I-
Who'd you play as?
Oh, dude, Rodney Mullen
Rodney Mullen or I want to say
or
Bam.
Yeah, I was Bam.
Jamie Thomas. I used to play as Jamie Thomas.
Or Jamie Thomas, yeah. No.
Dustin Dolan wasn't in it.
He was.
Not in the first one.
No,
he wasn't. No, he wasn't. It was like it was Tony Hawk, Bucky Lassick, Rodney Mullen, Bam Margera,
Majura.
Chad Muska was in it, and he
It's
did.
louder than a fucking Metallica concert in here.
And his special was like he did a 5-0 and he went and he bust out his fucking boombox, and then the fucking meter would be like this, and you're like on a rail.
Did you figure out how to? Did you guys figure out how to manual in there forever so you could just get like 300,000 points?
Yep.
Dude,
I
you
used
remember
to do it all the time.
So me and Jeff
too.
got this great idea because they had to create your own level.
Oh.
So we built a rail that just went around in a circle, and it would calculate your points, you know? And so Jeff grinded it, and it just turned the TV off, and we woke up the next morning, and it stopped calculating points, and it just said 0, and he was still grinding.
Wow.
Oh, you broke the game.
Yeah, because I use the infinite special and also the infinite balance.
Yeah.
I still do the infinite special code.
What is it?
X triangle circle down up right.
That's
Nerd!
that's
Nerd.
dedication. Dude.
Yeah. Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
I
dude.
didn't play Zelda.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I played it once, but I was more
Such
like
good game.
I was more of RPG.
Dude,
Okay,
I was so little. I used to be
No.
afraid of the
Oh yeah,
spiders.
that is an RPG. Yeah, that's
I
role
mean,
play.
first person shooter.
What?
Zelda's not an RPG.
It's a role playing game.
No, I think just right because it's more of
an adventure.
Final Fantasy is an RPG.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Is
There
Well,
is.
it's a JRPG, Japanese RPG. But yeah,
I mean-
it's essentially
There's no tactic really. There's
Nerd.
just playing through it, right?
yeah, it's just a story game.
Yeah, I guess.
What'd you call me? Star Fox 64.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember
Now, okay, I remember that one.
I remember.
I still play it because on the Nintendo Switch they have the emulator, you know, and I play it all the time.
Are you gonna get the Switch too?
Probably not,
I don't see what the difference between that and the normal Switches right now.
Jeff.
Do you know?
Dumb differences. There's a little bit better graphics. Your battery is much worse.
It's a Switch. Why do you need
And
good graphics?
the games, the cartridges,
Yeah.
are just one-time download.
That's
What? Are you serious?
What?
stupid.
Yeah, they have,
Like the cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, but they're cartridges now.
So you
What?
just-
So you can't use one cartridge for multiple systems. You can only
That's
for one.
those cheap
What?
assholes.
They're
Wait,
trying
so
to-
the game cartridges get worse, and then
Yeah.
you said the
Battery's worse,
Battery
Well,
is worse, so you can play
but your
for
graphics
like,
are better.
You play for like an hour and a half, and the battery's at 20%.
Oh no.
Well, I
When I
guess-
first got mine, actually when I was borrowing yours, this is the Nintendo, the Switch One, dude. I would play for like 9 hours straight,
me too.
and it would get down to like you need to stop playing. And I would go,
When did you
go outside and touch
you
grass?
outside.
When did you
Yeah.
get your Switch?
Yeah.
Did you get it for COVID?
What?
The Switch?
Corned beef 19.
No, I didn't.
I got mine for COVID.
He let me borrow his, and then I played it, and I was like, I really, really want one now.
Oh,
And then so I got one for Christmas. Santa brought me one.
Sega?
Saint
Yeah.
Nicholas.
I bought Mel one for. I bought Mel
Huh?
a Switch Lite.
I was a good.
I got the
little elf.
Switch specifically for Animal Crossing, and I played the shit. out
What
of it.
is up with that game? I don't get
I
it.
don't get it.
I designed my little island.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I love
You did? Was it you or my cousin?
I played it. It pissed me off, and the whole reason that you play it is.
Yeah, that's why I play it.
Yeah,
Because it
it's
passes
to pass
time.
but
It's
it
to pass the
doesn't
time.
Read a book.
I-
I didn't know that.
Fuck
until I was
that,
like,
dude. Fuck that. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
if I need to pass time, I'm blowing some shit up.
I used to, dude. I used to go to
Speaking-
Justice Island, and I guess there's a mechanic where like you can like dig and you could like find treasure. I'd bury trash on her island because you could go between each other's islands.
Right.
I'd go to her island and bury trash everywhere, and every time she'd play, she'd think, "Oh, there's a little fossil." There's no fossil. It's just a stick.
We're getting off track.
Yes, we
A
are.
real piece of work for that. You know that.
She would never know too.
Well, now she does.
Yeah, she does.
Now
Well, does
she-
Jessica even watch?
No. Yeah, she does. She actually watches.
Oh,
Every
does she?
episode. Yeah, she does. She criticizes me at every moment. Yes.
Goosebumps.
Ooh.
I know that's not a game. I think it was actually.
It was a game.
Yeah.
Mel has it for Switch
I'm,
Lite.
ta-
What?
Yeah, Mel
There's a
has it
game?
for Switch Lite.
The
I'm talking
Goosebumps
about the TV
game?
show though.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to get scared. The
I used to
Puppet
watch
Master?
it every day with every day religiously with my cousin. Every day, right after we would get done fist fighting.
Which cousin is this?
It would go.
Your wife?
it would
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Pokemon fist fight.
Did you guys have the sock and boppers?
No.
Sock and boppers, sock and bop.
Dude, Nick used to beat the shit out of your brother.
I didn't have a brother.
Oh.
I had a sister.
Well,
You're his.
You're
his
my
uncle.
uncle.
then you could beat your sister.
No,
Just kidding.
I mean no, she beat me up. You know the crazy shit that she used to do to me? We lived in an apartment, and it was like U-shaped, like this.
Like
Like
U-shaped apartment.
yeah, but not like our apartment.
The
like
complex.
Like the complex, yes, the
Oh, okay.
I would like get out of the shower, and she'd rip the towel off me and throw me outside and lock the door. Shit like that.
My mom did that.
Yeah,
It builds character.
That was before you'd get the CPS called on your ass.
Oh, CPS.
Yeah.
I know.
These kids don't know how good they have it. these days.
Dude, I used to threaten my mom with that. She'd tell him, good, I don't want you anyways.
Yeah.
My mom used to threaten me with military school, and I was fucking terrified.
My mom used to threaten me with whatever she had in her hands.
Dude, 90s spanking tools,
Oh,
coat
dude.
hangers,
Oh, dude.
coat hangers, spatulas, wooden spoons,
Your wooden spoon.
rubber shoes.
Brooms,
Oh
brooms,
my
slippers.
God.
I got the wiffle ball bat.
So
Oh.
belts. So back in the day, my mom bought me this bed, and it was the ones where it had like the built-in drawers, you know.
Oh.
And in the middle of the drawers, so if like you can like picture it, so it's like the bed, and then down at the bottom it was 2 drawers, and then a middle little cubby, like just a cubby, and it was like, I don't know, like that big, and then George, she'd be like, Joseph Alexander, and I'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta hide. I was so small, I'd put myself in the cubby and I would just sit there for like an hour until she didn't know about the spot, so I'd just fucking sit there and be like,
would you hear her like walking around?
Yeah, I can hear her walking around the room. Joseph, I know you're in here. And I'm like, oh,
No, I'm not.
It's a live one today.
Come and find me.
No, I wouldn't say anything. I'd just be like, oh shit.
She can hear you breathing. She's like waiting outside for you to just come out, and make a move, like a tiger in its prey.
I'd be like Walt Disney.
Cryogenically frozen under California Adventure. Minnesota.
No, that'd be the Matterhorn.
Huh?
Walt Disney had been to the Matterhorn. Sorry.
He's in the Matterhorn?
He'd be under the Matterhorn because it snows.
Oh, because cryogenically frozen.
They're sending subtle hints.
Yeah.
Like snow.
Oh shit! Shit's plugging in. We're about to get black bagged.
Oh.
Mickey's gonna break my kneecaps.
Yeah, we're gonna get black bagged by the Mickey crew.
You wanna know what's messed up? What I was gonna bring up?
What?
Every time my mom bought me a new game, she'd beat it before I did.
Oh wow.
Yeah, on the N64, she'd be like, you know what? Zelda, I'm beating it before you.
Wow.
Mario 64, check this shit out.
That explains a lot.
But when you had questions, she had answers,
No,
right?
she didn't give me any answers.
That explains a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. That explains a lot why Joey is the way he is.
Did we come from a gaming family?
No, you came from being beaten.
Me and Kathy really are gamers.
You just unlocked a memory.
Uh-oh.
Dude, Kathy used to have this game, and it was like Beauty and the Beast, but it was like an LED screen.
Oh,
Bro!
it was like a Toys R Us little like.
Yeah, but it was like an
a light,
actual
right?
LED screen, and like it was pink and purple, I think.
Yeah.
See if you can find it real quick.
Why, I don't have
It was a Beauty and the Beast like handheld video game, and it must have come out in like, I don't know, but it was pink and I think purple.
There it is,
Dude!
There it is.
I wish we could throw it up on the screen, bro.
It's called the vintage 1990 Tiger Electronics Disney Beauty and the Beast handheld.
Well, in post we'll
It's
just
literally
put
has
it
like a
together.
left and right.
Superimpose.
Yeah, bro.
we'll
Dude.
superimpose it, like add it in for the viewers later. Frozen.
Frozen.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Right above your heads.
Ooh.
I grabbed it.
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. So I wore this shirt in honor of staying home from school sick, watching The Price is Right.
Oh yeah.
Than anyone else. And Judge Judy, or no,
Judge Brown, Jerry
No,
Brown.
Judge Judy, and
Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer.
Springer.
And every other was like beep 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 beep, like that. Yeah.
I love the crowds that are like, yeah, I have a question for the tiny person with the vampire face.
Yeah.
Like a...
They just let anybody in those shows.
Dude, they have actually a really good documentary about him on Netflix.
Does this bathroom work?
No, it does not.
No. You gotta go inside.
Gaston wasn't a bad guy.
Who?
Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
The lamp?
No,
No.
the guy, the
Oh,
hunter.
Gaston, the one.
Gaston.
I eat 3 dozen eggs. That guy?
Yeah, that guy. That was good. Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody get this man on a Disney movie right now.
Please, Disney, what's up?
I'll find the head.
All those Walt jokes that I already said, ignore those.
We don't know anything about that.
Yeah, we don't know anything. If you want to hire me,
Mickey comes. Mickey, yeah, you can see Mickey in the back,
Get your ass out here.
pulling the fucking black bag away from us. 'Cause, all right, I don't know.
do you guys remember Disney in the 90s?
Yeah,
Some of it, yeah.
Some of it?
Yeah.
Well, what's that ride? The one that goes,
The teacups.
no, not the teacups.
Oh,
They're trying to get me to throw up. The rocket ones.
Rocket
Oh,
Huh?
Rocket rods?
is that the one at the beginning of Future
Tomorrowland?
Yeah, Tomorrowland.
Future-
Future Town.
Is that the one of Futureland, bro? Yes, that one.
That one.
Me and Jeff went there. My mom took us on opening day of that ride,
That's cool.
and I had a shirt for like the longest time. Do you remember that?
It was actually the opening of the new Tomorrowland. That was actually the time.
Ooh, for realsies?
Right, it was for the whole thing.
For realsies?
Yes, it was
For
the
realsies?
Tomorrowland, yeah.
For real?
We are old.
Yes. Dinosaurs.
How many dickies do you know?
Hey, shut up. What's up, homie? You want a 3-piece combo from Gil?
No Bev. No Bev, baby. No Bev.
Keep that dry.
No sauce either, homie. What's up?
Orange yourself. You want 30 back out.
Oh,
Oh,
to answer your question, 3.
He's on Earth for 3 decades.
3.5.
I ain't 35 yet.
Oh.
Old as shit.
Jeff has been here for 3.5.
Oh yeah. Jeff's an elder.
Oh.
Geriatric.
Geriatric. He's a geezer.
Jerry.
Jeffrey
Yeah, Jeffrey
New Instagram name.
Jeffrey I don't know who that Jerry guy
But
is.
that motherfucker's how old.
Yes.
For real. Jeez.
I forgot what I was going to
Oh
say.
my god.
How am I even on a podcast?
Were you guys on the Four Locos in high school?
Yeah.
No?
That's not.
Yeah,
that's not
it's
90s.
not. No.
No,
Oh,
what?
damn it.
Were you in high school in the 90s?
Who's
No.
really the Jeffrey Trick over here?
No. Oh, talk about beverage.
What are you talking
You remember Surge?
Surge. Vaguely.
Mountain Dew Code Red.
That's
No,
the green one, right?
Yeah, it was.
Pepsi Blue.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
Pepsi
ooh.
Crystal.
Pepsi Crystal, the clear one.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
just Sprite made by Pepsi.
Was it?
No. 'cause
I
it
thought
What
that
wasn't-
was-
blue.
It wasn't
Didn't they
lime.
make like a cotton candy one?
That's
That's
That's-
Pepsi Blue.
that's
Was that Pepsi
disgusting.
Blue?
Yeah.
That's
That's
disgusting.
gross.
Well, Pepsi in general.
Did you drink
is
it with a
disgusting.
liquor straw?
I got like a taste from the
What the
90s.
fuck are
That
you?
spider web that
Never
never
came back.
Yeah, it came back with a vengeance. Do you what?
I just remember
Do
the
you-
show out of nowhere.
Do you
What?
guys remember?
Street Sharks.
Oh,
Street
dude, Street
Sharks.
Sharks. Dude, what about Static X?
Oh!
Yeah, I remember that one.
You remember that one?
Static X is a band, bro.
No, it was a
No,
show
it was
too.
a show
It's
too.
Static Shock.
Oh,
Static
Static
Ah.
Shock, that's what it was.
What's up? Shout out to Static X.
R.I.P. their singer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rest in
I'm
peace,
sorry.
bro.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh. Wait a
Sensitive.
sensitive.
Did that movie come out in the 90s?
No, I think it came out mid 2000s.
What? I just remember watching movies as a kid. I don't remember when it came out.
Oh, Super Mario Brothers.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but that's the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
movie.
with John or
John Leguizamo.
Yeah, we were in line for Mario Kart, and Jeff's like, "You don't remember it?" And he's showing us like YouTube.
I was there. I was there. Too damn bad. We're in a podcast.
That's too damn bad.
Too damn
I'm tired of this grandpa.
You know they're remaking that movie
No, they're
I
not.
saw something.
with
I saw something.
all roles are reversed, gender reversed.
So who the hell is Shia LaBeouf gonna be?
A girl.
Oh, it's gonna be.
They're
like
not
the
gonna bring
fucking-
him back. He's doing stuff in the streets and stuff.
Oh
It's-
yeah.
He's gonna be like the fucking.
He's headbutting soccer players in bars.
He's a. It's gonna be the
Did he
fucking.
not do that?
Did he do that?
Yes.
What Shia?
Dude, he's an act like those tattoos he got for Shocker. What's the movie called?
Shot caller?
No, Tax Collector?
The tax
Tax
collector.
collector.
He joined an actual gang.
Yeah.
What?
That's
Yeah.
why he's all like,
That's an
"Oh,
actual
I was
gang.
gonna throw it
What's
up."
it?
I met him, so.
Yeah, dude. Jeff met him like not that long ago.
What?
Yeah, he was all crazy drunk and drugged out.
Was he a nice guy still?
He was calling everyone gay.
You too?
Literally. Like, yeah, he just started yelling
You
at
too?
everyone.
He called you gay?
Yeah, all of us. He was first really chill for a second.
Sounds like Shia
Dude.
LaBeouf.
And then he just
And then he just started headbutting soccer
I
players.
would've-
they found him like sleeping on the floor in their ice cream shop.
Was
Shia
this?
LaBeouf.
Was
Of
this
the hotel.
Ice cream shop is
Yeah.
this.
when was this?
This was like a few weeks ago.
Whoa,
Like,
Shia!
a month ago.
Welcome to TMZ.
Whoa,
man.
Holy crap!
I thought he was a nice
You know,
guy.
I thought
now.
he changed.
You know where he spends a lot of his time?
In the hood?
No, in Hemet.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a favorite taco shop that he goes to.
In
in
Hemet?
Hemet or somewhere in that area.
What?
And people always see him over there.
Who the fuck wants to hang out in Hemet?
I saw-
That's
I
where you
saw-
headbutt soccer players.
True.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing else better to do other than headbutt and shit.
I used to work out there. I hated it. You want to hear a great? No, we're getting off topic.
No. Tell the story now. Tell the story now.
Bring it back.
It has nothing to do with the 90s.
I don't give a shit. Tell the story. You
All right,
started.
all right. Just real quick, okay? So, I used to work in Hemet, and you know my job. I get a very long lunch.
Right.
Mhm.
So, I had a lot of time to kill, and there was a McDonald's in the same
Hemet?
parking lot. Yeah, in our parking lot.
Oh, in the worst
yeah,
part.
yeah. And so, I was like, I got to use the restroom, and we're not allowed to use our restrooms in our facilities.
That's an
Yeah.
OSHA violation.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's not.
What?
How?
How?
You know what I do, and you do too.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like how?
How?
I can't. Okay.
All
Leave
right,
it
all
as that. Fucking asswipe.
Afterwards,
Okay,
tell me
okay.
why, 'cause I don't. This is retarded.
So I go into the McDonald's and I go into the bathroom, and I'm gonna get up to show you all this. He had his pants around his ankles, and he was washing his dick in the sink.
Oh, you told me about this. You, you told me.
And he
about
sees
this.
me, and he's like, oh, and he pulls up his shorts, and he walks out, and I'm like, and then there's dick water all over the sink, and I was like, I really don't want to be in here right now. Like, so I use the restroom, and I walk out, and this motherfucker's in line like nothing ever happened. I'm like, I looked at him like, come on,
Really, bro?
left dick water.
Really?
everywhere.
Did you get a good view? Did you get a good view?
Yeah, I was like, why? Come on now. All right, back to the 90s. That was the 90s.
When? How recent was
Yeah,
this?
because if that was the 90s,
Oh.
he'd be in trouble.
If that was the
'Cause I was
90s,
young.
he may have gotten away with it. Nowadays, no.
No, nowadays he would have gotten away with
Nowadays,
it.
you
Yeah,
think?
nowadays. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Are you kidding me?
Are
know
you
how many-
kidding me?
You know how many? You know how many people like? No, I don't want to say support, but like are like what's the word I'm looking for, Joy?
Jeffrey
Participate?
Atrick.
No.
Participating?
Not participate. Anyway, like they don't support, being a PDF file.
Can we get back on the 90s?
Yes. It's,
Oh, okay, fine. But
Alright,
this
back
was
to the-
this
That's
was
for
going,
another topic
that's-
for another day.
yes.
fine. Fine. You know my stance on this.
You're fired.
You know my stance.
Fired.
How are you gonna fire me?
You're fired.
You fired.
You're
You're hired, and you're
Fired.
fired again.
yeah. Ooh.
What?
Top 5 Christmas 90s movies.
Oh,
I'm
Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2.
a Christmas Story, dude.
Oh,
Oh no, that's a 70s or 60s.
No.
No, it's a 90s.
I think it is.
Or is it
Pass me
80s?
this one.
Can someone check that?
Google it.
Check that on your phone. What year A Christmas Story was made? I think
I think 80s.
it might have been
Might
80s.
have been 80s.
It
But
might
still,
have been
I
80s.
grew up with it in the 90s.
Oh, fudge.
Oh, I thought you meant it.
No.
Or how was it? Home Alone. That's a classic. Come on.
Home Alone.
All those-
Santa Claus.
Oh,
Dude.
dude.
What?
Nothing beats. You know what I'm gonna say. What do you think the best Christmas movie of all time is? In
Die
the
Hard.
90s? No. Christmas Vacation.
Oh, Christmas Vacation. I
Not
was.
the 80s, but still the 80s, early 90s still.
A Christmas Story came out November 18th, 1983.
Ooh, we are way too early.
Ooh.
You over get rep.
I grew
Rewind
up with
it.
it. I grew up with it in the 90s. Oh, chocolate.
You know what's funny about this?
What's that?
I want to show it. I just want
They're gonna come after us. That child's candy bar.
No. Me and Jeff at our school, we used to sell these in boxes, and then if you got enough, like if you sold enough, we get to go to Knott's for the day.
Oh yeah, I remember doing those. Or I didn't do them.
You
but
had
I
to
knew
sell
about
like
'em.
how many boxes did we have to sell? Like-
It's like 100 of them.
Yeah, it
Dude.
was BS.
My
It was
parents
like-
gave up immediately. They would hate it when I'd sign them up for that, and then they get mad at me.
I used to eat it, and my mom would have to put the money in on it.
I
My
still
mom would
remember
be
what
fucking
the owner's
pissed.
name was. Remember the guy that would come to our school and talk?
Oh.
Mr. Cluckin.
And he
Mr.
and he would
Cluckin'.
show, remember he would show all the prizes that you can win.
Yeah.
Dude, I got these one prizes because I didn't make enough to go to Knott's, and they were ear blinkers for when you were riding your bike.
Oh.
Super cool.
Do you guys remember the fucking the money tornado thing? Where you're sitting in the tube,
Oh,
when dollar
yeah.
bills are going around you.
Never get a $1 bill.
Did we? Knots.
Knots.
As
Knots in the
90s, bro.
90s?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jaguar.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever talk to the cowboy?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I love talking to him.
I remember being scared. Did you ever go on the train ride and they'd rob it?
No.
You've never been on a
What?
train, Rob?
Not when it got robbed.
Are you
no.
serious?
That was the
No.
ride. They would come on there and then they would steal everyone's money. Not real money, obviously. Yeah, they
Yeah, they
still
still
do
do
it,
it
right?
now they throw shit at Disneyland.
Yeah, they do.
While they're
They
doing
do.
it.
Well, now I think we need to go to Knott's so I could experience this.
Well, I remember being scared as that when I was a kid.
They're
I was
robbing
like,
us.
oh my god, they're robbing us. We're at Knott's. How are they going to do this to us?
Would your parents just be there laughing at you?
My mom was like, it's okay, calm down.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. I spanked you too hard.
Oh yeah, funnel
They
cake.
do.
The boysenberry pie, dude. You ever had that there
No.
at the restaurant?
No.
The chicken dinner restaurant? Oh.
Remember Chicken to Go? Jeff used to make me sit out there and just being dumb kids, and I would stand under the sign and be like, excuse me, and I would stop people in their tracks. Do you know where Chicken to Go is? And they'd be like, are you serious? And I'm like this little kid, like,
An idiot.
and I'm thinking I'm the coolest guy.
Yeah, you're hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
That guy, did you see that guy's face? I'm fucking hilarious.
I was hilarious.
We're doing YouTube pranks before YouTube.
Dude! Nothing recording.
Well, that's
Just
because we're outside having fun.
You guys are just out there throwing the
Yeah.
antacids to the pigeons.
Yeah,
watching
now-
them explode.
All right, serial killer. He's like, you guys remember going outside and getting all the roadkill and like coming back to the house and playing with it?
You guys remember breaking in that house?
That's how we're gonna
Taking
get that
that
stuffed
lady's
squirrel
feet.
we were talking about earlier.
The squirrel meat.
We're gonna catch him.
A squirrel?
No, I'm gonna find roadkill and I'm gonna turn him into a little squirrel guy. Remember we were talking about it earlier?
I don't remember.
Oh, the taxidermy.
The taxidermy.
Oh, the taxidermy.
That's how I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be like Smash.
You like that?
Unsolved mysteries.
You like that?
Unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, him. Whole season.
No, have you seen it?
Oh yeah.
William Shatner,
No, not
No,
William,
no,
the
no, no,
original.
not the Shatman.
Not the Shatman.
The
Oh,
Shat.
Before the Shatman.
Before the Shat,
Yeah, I used to watch that shit with my mom.
pre-Shat.
Pre-Shat. I would get scared watching that shit.
How would the guy end the show? Or he wouldn't believe, or is it? I know you wouldn't believe it, or some stupid shit like that.
I don't remember.
There used to be I don't remember what the name of the show was, but they would always have like three like weird stories, and I only remember one story, and it was like this lady was driving down the street and like or down like a canyon, and she picked up like a hitchhiker, and he sat in the back seat, and she was like talking to him, and he wasn't talking back. She's like, okay, whatever, like driving, and then she looks back, and he's not there anymore. But the seatbelt's still buckled. I don't remember the name of the show.
That's probably Unsolved Mysteries.
Was it Unsolved
It's
Mysteries?
probably Unsolved
She
Mysteries.
picked up a paranormal.
On Channel 9. I remember that.
It's probably Unsolved Mysteries. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Do you guys,
Channel
you guys
9.
remember America's Most Wanted? Or
Oh,
I cannot find this. Do you guys remember the TV show Real TV?
Yes.
yes,
Dude, I wish that someone like one of the streaming platforms would release all of them. Dude, it was such a good show. Do you remember? You remember it?
I remember vaguely.
Ah, dude, it was just like crazy things that happened. Like I remember they had a segment, like not a segment, but they had an episode where I'm trying to think of the name.
Your fingers? Oh shit!
We're calling the rain.
No, the cylinders, like the gas cylinders, like for like welding and stuff. One of the factories caught on fire, and they were like heave, and they were like shooting
Ooh.
everyone. Dude, it was crazy, dude. Yeah, dude.
So
And
it,
then-
it would have like disasters, right?
Yeah, like disasters and stuff. And then like they also had. You remember that guy in the '90s that built that bear suit? Do you remember it?
I remember
And
hearing the
like,
story.
do you remember it?
I vaguely.
He built this bear suit. He called it a bear suit, and it was like one of those. It's just like a bomb suit, And he like, yeah, it was totally backyard film. And he's having his friends like hit him with a car, and they had like a big piece of lumber like on ropes, and they're like hitting him in
Oh
the
my
chest
God.
with it, like. And he's like, yeah, What's good? Like, you know, like.
Did
See,
they
you
ever
don't
try-
get TV like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm
No.
saying. You don't get TV like that
You
anymore.
don't get TV like that
Did
anymore.
they try it with an actual bear?
I don't know.
But that's probably why he doesn't make bear suit.
Yeah, that's probably why.
He was like, the one thing it doesn't work on is bears.
It's bears.
That's why we call it
We
a bear
call it the
suit.
bear suit.
The bear suit.
Yep.
Yeah, real TV. America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, Cops.
Cops.
Oh, that was my show.
Yeah, I don't like the live one they do now. The live.
Oh, the live
I don't
PD.
like it.
I watch Live PD. At least I used to watch Live PD. But it's not Cops.
No, it's not cops.
It's not
dude.
Cops. Cops is where it's at.
Filmed on location with the minimum vlog.
And I like their commentary before they get to a call. Yeah, you know, we pull around here all the time. And there's like the prostitutes like lining up.
Dude,
Oh,
that was
dude.
one of the best shows ever, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially when you get a usual someone that's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
getting
you're like,
arrested.
what are you doing, Ricky? You know, I'm just out here. I was at the bar, and Trish left me.
Yeah.
All right, chill.
That's hilarious. When you,
Oh yeah. He
This is
doesn't want-
why I miss the '90s, bro.
Oh,
The '90s is where it was at.
Yeah.
before you're getting overstimulated with your fucking phones now. It's like, dude, like
Yeah.
I can't not do anything. Like I have to. It's either phone, TV. It's like no. Gotta
You have
relax.
to keep your mind busy.
I try to. I
You should go
can't.
outside and build a ramp.
Or touch grass.
It's gay. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'm gonna build you a ramp out of nails and desk
Barbed
board.
wire.
Yeah,
Barbed wire.
dude. Me and Jeff. So we grew up skating,
Yeah.
and this is in the '90s, and we would build ramps all the time. And there was this one kid down the street, and he was older than us, and old enough to drive, and he drove an Astro van, and he would intentionally try to hit us.
Oh.
And so one day, he took out our ramp, like
Oh my
legitimately.
God. Like
No,
actually trying to hit
Yeah,
you.
like actually tried to hit us. And one day, Jeff's like, check this shit out. And when he went by, Jeff went with a piece of wood, and it had a bunch of nails, and it was like, dude, it was crazy, dude.
Hell yeah.
Super crazy. I was
Justice.
like, hell yeah.
Justice has been
Dude.
served.
Yeah, he never bothered us after that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, I was a bad kid. I did some crazy shit when I was younger.
Dude, you know what me and Jeff used
I rolled him under a car one time.
we were running away from the we were running away from the cops, and I was skating, and I was like, wait up, and I fell, and I hit my head, and Jeff rolled me onto my skateboard and put me under a van and left, and then came back 5 minutes later. He's like, let's go home.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you hit your head, dude. Your brain dead at that point.
The
like,
first time I ever got
cuffed.
both what you guys both said C words.
Concussed?
Cuffed.
No, cuffed.
Oh.
I was detained was with Jeffrey.
Oh.
Jeffrey the ding ding at Bernie over there. And he ditched me,
Good.
and I'm the one that got caught. And you know what he did?
He came out the house like, "What's going on,
Yeah.
Joe?"
What's going on,
I
Joe?
changed my-
Yeah, he messed up his hair.
Yeah.
He had the TV remote in his hand.
Joey
Like
told
he
him.
had- yeah.
And then the cop came up the driveway. He's like, "Get him." He's
Yeah,
one of
get
them.
him too. And then we're sitting on the curb, and like,
Joey told me about
yeah,
it.
we're handcuffed, and I'm like, I'm going to jail forever. In reality, we didn't do anything. All they did, they thought we did school, and we went to a private school,
Oh.
and so they thought we were teaching school, and we lived by a school, and their school was also attached to the park, so we were biking in the park, and so they thought we were ditching. And when we took off, the guy was like, "We have a 2019," and then like the whole
Except the
brigade.
whole PD.
I'm being serious. There was like 3 public safety officers and like
Officer.
Ossifer and like 4 cop cars. I keep for 3 of us. And I was
For
like
children.
overboard.
For children.
Yeah,
Well, they gotta make an example.
yeah,
They
well,
gotta
they
make
did.
an example.
And
Yeah.
then so my grandpa comes out
Yeah.
and he was like, he talked, we have different days off than you guys. They go to a private school. I'm a teacher there. My wife's a teacher there too. So they're all right. And so then we get in the house, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna get in so much trouble, like, And then my grandpa's like, well, I'm up. You hungry? And then we went to Sam's Burgers, and then we ate like we're good. We've got breakfast, and then Blockbuster Video
Oh
was still, Hollywood Video.
Hollywood
Hollywood Video was
Video.
still around, and we
Oh,
we got
dude.
and we got the movies Masters and Commanders.
It's funny because I know exactly
I don't think maybe
I
that
know
was in
exactly
the 90s.
the exact Sam's and
Yeah, you
and
know,
fucking
yeah.
home-
That's the best. That was literally
the best Sam's. Yeah,
What is
the
Sam's?
best
I
Sam's? It
never
was a
had
burger
one.
place. So Sam's used to be a small chain of.
Well, no, now remember they changed it. Now they're RC.
Yeah, now it's
burger.
RC burger.
Okay.
But Sam's was Sam's. When it was Sam's, it was the best. It's
Okay.
kind of like Tams. Have you heard of Tams?
Yeah.
It's like Tams, but
Sam's.
Sam's.
It's Sam's, but Sam's.
So someone bought it out, and it's RC burger now, but it's trash compared to what
It is
Sam's
trash.
used to be.
Really?
Me and Jeff used to go to the same Sam's Burger, like almost twice a week.
Yeah.
That when we walked in, everyone that worked there, they'd see it and they go, "Weddles!"
Weddles.
and then they would see us and they would already know what we ordered.
Yeah.
We'd get the same thing
You had it
every
like
time.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
dude.
that, bro.
Oh, usuals.
And the one that was by their house was the best one, the best one,
And
and they were open the latest.
Yeah,
So
Dude, all I had was Golden Ox with the diarrhea chili.
diarrhea
It,
chili.
it literally looked and tasted like diarrhea.
yeah, but the other stuff is pretty good.
Golden Ox?
Yeah.
I've never
There's
had it.
there's a Golden Ox by us.
I didn't like it.
No,
I've never had it before.
I didn't like it.
I went with my buddy.
Buddy.
Yeah,
Don't get the chili burger.
it wasn't a chill. I forgot what it we got.
Chili.
Disgusting.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Special.
So, did you guys make ramps? That's what I was getting at. Did you guys
No,
make
so
ramps?
we did it.
All that.
After all that, that's what I was
Did you
getting
guys
at.
get on
We
the
didn't.
ramps?
We didn't make ramps, but one time, me, my brothers, and a couple other people, we found a quarter pipe.
Found a quarter
Yeah,
pipe.
like 6 blocks away from my house.
You wheeled it home.
We wheeled that fucker home. We had a pallet jack. When we got to the house, there was like 6 of us holding it up over our
That's
heads,
sick.
trying to get into the backyard.
That's dope.
That was nuts.
That's sick.
That was nuts.
We built a plethora of ramps. None of them lasted
Plethora.
more than a day.
Half of them didn't even work.
Half of them, they were like,
Jagged edges.
yeah, jagged edges, wood coming up out of it, splinters.
We would build like little kicker rooms, but like never like how people would put a half pipe in our backyard.
Yeah, no half pipes. Well, no, we actually had a quarter pipe.
And then we like tried building like little boxes and stuff like that, but never like, oh yeah, it's like a cheap box. It was like, oh, let's just get
Yeah.
a 2x4 and
It was like, hey, it was like, hey, don't ollie on that too hard.
Yeah, don't just ride onto it. It's only the metal.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss those days, bro. I'm gonna go back.
Time
Go
machine.
back.
Time machine.
Little Joey.
The little Joey.
Little Joey.
I was an ugly kid. I'm
You're-
still ugly.
I was about to say, like, what's
I was an
changed?
ugly child.
beautiful on the inside.
I'm just joking.
In all honesty, though, the 90s was like. Don't get me wrong. I don't really remember the 90s. I was born in '93,
I remember the late 90s.
so I remember the late '90s. But, I mean, the food was better, the people were better, the quality of life was better, the times were better, and the Harleys were better. I mean, I have a '93. Granted, it's in boxes right now, but I have a '93 Harley, way fucking better than what it is now. Don't get me wrong, I love my bike, but it doesn't got the soul that the '93 has.
Riding through this world.
Exactly. This
Oh,
crow
no.
flies straight, brother.
All alone.
My parents used to take us to Little Caesars like it was a fucking treat, even though it was a $5 pizza.
You know, I didn't learn about Little Caesars until I was well into my 20s.
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm being serious.
Oh, dude, my parents were early on it. They used to take us to Target, and we'd all be all excited. Yee!
90s Pizza Hut.
Oh,
bro!
Yeah.
Dude!
No.
How do we forget about that, bro?
Oh.
90s Taco Bell.
I like Taco Bell.
No?
No.
Dude.
You know what I do like though? Remember the '90s styrofoam water cup?
With
Oh,
the
I used to-
blue?
oh, dude, I used to like to
They
chew
still
on it.
have that.
I want to paint my bike like that.
That'd be
That'd be-
sick.
dude,
That'd
that'd
be
be cool.
sick. I'd be down. I'm
I
gonna,
wanna pay my-
I'm gonna rock a 3-piece suit like
90s
that.
McDonald's.
3-piece.
90s, but dude, the
When
plate.
they sell the movies,
Yeah, the
the
play
Ronald
place.
McDonald movies.
Oh,
yeah!
dude, you remember that,
Yeah,
bro?
the cartoon.
Dude, I think we had like every single.
Buckets.
Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales,
No,
Veggie Oh,
You guys are getting
Veggie
real
Tales.
broccoli.
It doesn't matter. It's still 90s.
Yeah, but
No,
it's
it
still lame.
Don't call me a liar.
You're a
Liar.
liar.
Oh,
Are you about to red pill him?
Joey's about to get black bagged.
Me first.
Somebody go up behind him and actually black bag him right now.
You know what?
Cheers.
Salute.
Salute. That's bad luck. You
For
did
the
it with an empty
90s.
glass.
For the
For the
90s.
90s.
I have bad luck anyway.
So it's good luck. It's reverse.
I guess
Reverse bad luck.
the
Or
best luck I've had is my fiance.
Yes. I can agree with that with my wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the end of the day, that's the best luck I've had.
Oh, yes.
So,
Awesome. What about you,
My
Joey?
wife loves
Do you
me.
do you love your wife?
I love my wife.
Does your wife
I
love
hope
you?
so.
Or does she feel bad for you?
Oh.
Yes.
Come on.
Hey, you guys! my
Small.
dad feels bad for me. So. No, I love money. I love money to death.
Yeah.
But other than that, you got any announcements?
Any announcements?
No.
I got an announcement.
What?
What's your
Merch
announcement?
coming soon.
Oh yeah, merch definitely coming soon.
Oh,
stickers,
yeah.
stickers for sure.
Stickers, merch, stickers. We got a couple of hats coming out. Maybe 1 or 2 T-shirts.
Yeah.
So
If anybody,
Be patient though.
be
please.
patient.
Be patient.
It's just us running the show.
yes,
Yes.
mom
So-
and pop sweatshop style.
Yeah.
With just 3 of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Who's the foreman?
our old ladies?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, with that being said, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
All
wrap
right.
it up.
And I feel like this is a strong episode.
Wrap it up
I feel
like,
like a lot of people-
condom.
Can we do Beetleborgs on 3?
All right, I guess.
We'll do like Beetleborgs.
All right, I
Wait,
guess.
what? Did they do anything like that? No. Well, we're gonna make it.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah. 1,
1,
2, 3.
Beetleborgs!